Hi everyone, welcome to Some Books YouTube channel. Today, I am going to cover important topics discussed in The Psychology of Money book, a book that teaches you how to manage your money and achieve your goals by understanding how human behavior affects financial decisions. This book is full of valuable insights and advice for anyone interested in personal finance. Watch this video till the end to learn more. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Luck and risk. Have you ever wondered how much luck and risk affect your financial success? Luck refers to the events and circumstances that are beyond our control, such as being born into a wealthy family or winning the lottery. Risk, on the other hand, refers to the possibility of loss or failure that comes with any decision or action we take. The book argues that while we often attribute success to our own abilities and hard work, luck plays a much larger role than we realize. For example, being born into a wealthy family or having access to good education and job opportunities can greatly increase our chances of financial success. Similarly, external factors such as economic recessions or unexpected events like natural disasters can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. Understanding the role of luck and risk is important in making financial decisions because it helps us recognize that there are factors beyond our control that can affect our outcomes. It also helps us avoid overconfidence and the belief that we have more control over our financial outcomes than we actually do. By acknowledging the role of luck and risk, we can make more informed and realistic financial decisions that take into account the uncertainties of life. Never enough. Have you wondered how much is enough for you? For many people, there seems to be no limit on what is enough when it comes to money and material possessions. However, the pursuit of more and more wealth can lead to a never-ending cycle of desire and dissatisfaction and can ultimately detract from our overall happiness and well-being. Let's check these two examples of the dangers of not having enough. The first example is Rajat Gupta, a successful businessman who rose from humble beginnings to become the CEO of McKinsey, one of the world's most prestigious consulting firms. Despite his success, Gupta became embroiled in an insider trading scandal and was ultimately sentenced to prison. The second example is the story of a man named Chris Gardner, who went from being homeless to becoming a successful stockbroker. However, Gardner's pursuit of wealth and success ultimately led to the breakdown of his marriage and strained relationships with his children. The chapter argues that the most powerful tool for building enough is remarkably simple. It is the ability to recognize when we have enough and to be content with what we have. By focusing on the things that truly matter in life, such as our relationships, health, and personal growth, we can achieve a sense of fulfillment and happiness that cannot be found in material possessions or wealth. Time. The importance of time in investing and how it can be both a friend and an enemy. The importance of time in investing and how it can be both a friend and an enemy. Time is a critical factor in investing because it allows for the power of compounding to work its magic. Compounding refers to the process by which investment returns generate additional returns over time, leading to exponential growth in wealth. Time can be a friend to investors who are patient and have a long-term perspective. By investing early and allowing their investments to grow over time, investors can benefit from the power of compounding and achieve significant wealth. However, time can also be an enemy to investors who are impatient or have a short-term perspective. Investors who try to time the market or make frequent trades based on short-term fluctuations can end up losing money and missing out on the benefits of long-term investing. The book also discusses the concept of time horizon, which refers to the length of time an investor plans to hold an investment. Investors with a longer time horizon can afford to take on more risk and invest in assets with higher potential returns, while investors with a shorter time horizon should focus on preserving their capital and avoiding large losses. By understanding the power of compounding and the benefits of long-term investing, investors can make more informed decisions and achieve greater financial success over time. Confounding compounding. Compounding, which is the process by which an investment's earnings are reinvested to generate additional earnings over time. The power of compounding comes from the fact that these earnings can themselves earn additional earnings, leading to exponential growth over time. The power of compounding can also be confounding, particularly when it comes to our ability to understand and appreciate its effects. Because compounding is a slow and gradual process, it can be difficult for us to see its effects in the short term. This can lead us to underestimate the power of compounding and to make decisions that are not in our best long-term interests. The importance of recognizing the power of compounding and making decisions that are aligned with our long-term goals. By focusing on the things that truly matter in life, such as our relationships, health, and personal growth, and by making smart financial decisions that take advantage of the power of compounding, we can achieve greater happiness and fulfillment in our lives. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. There are many people who are able to accumulate wealth through hard work, smart investing, or other means. However, the challenge is not just in getting wealthy, but in staying wealthy over the long term. Many people can lose their wealth over time, such as through poor financial decisions, unexpected expenses, or changes in the economy or market. Many external factors that can impact our ability to stay wealthy, such as unexpected expenses, taxes, inflation, and changes in the political or regulatory environment. The importance of taking a long-term perspective when it comes to wealth management. By focusing on strategies that are sustainable over the long term, such as diversification, risk management, and avoiding debt, we can increase our chances of staying wealthy and achieving financial security and independence over the course of our lives. Tails, you win. The role of extreme events or tails in shaping our lives and our financial outcomes. While we often focus on the average or expected outcomes of our decisions, it is often the extreme events that have the greatest impact on our lives. These events, or tails, can be positive or negative, and can have a disproportionate impact on our financial outcomes. Examples such as the fact that a single investment or business decision can have a huge impact on our wealth, or the fact that unexpected events like market crashes or natural disasters can wipe out years of savings or investment gains. The chapter also notes that while tails can be unpredictable and difficult to plan for, there are strategies we can use to mitigate their impact. These strategies include diversification, risk management, and avoiding excessive debt or leverage. Book emphasizes the importance of recognizing the role of tails in our financial lives and taking steps to prepare for them. By focusing on strategies that are robust to extreme events and avoiding excessive risk-taking, we can increase our chances of achieving financial security and independence over the long term. Freedom. The relationship between money and freedom, and how we can use money to achieve greater freedom in our lives. Money is often seen as a means to an end, such as buying material possessions or achieving social status. It can also be a means to greater freedom and autonomy in our lives. By using money wisely, we can create more options and opportunities for ourselves and reduce our dependence on others. Money can be a powerful tool for achieving freedom. It is not a guarantee of happiness or fulfillment. The pursuit of money can sometimes lead us to sacrifice other important aspects of our lives, such as our relationships, health, or personal growth. The important thing is how you use money in a way that aligns with our values and goals, and that allows us to achieve greater freedom and autonomy in our lives. By focusing on the things that truly matter to us, and by making smart financial decisions that support our long-term goals, we can achieve greater happiness and fulfillment in our lives. The man in the car paradox. The man in the car paradox is that while we may believe that owning an expensive car will make us happy and impress others, the reality is often quite different. When we see someone else driving an expensive car, we may feel envious or impressed, but we rarely think about the driver themselves. We don't know anything about their life, their personality, or their values. We simply see the car as a symbol of wealth and status. On the other hand, when we ourselves own an expensive car, we may feel a sense of pride and accomplishment at first. However, this feeling often fades quickly, and we may find ourselves feeling anxious about the car's maintenance costs, worried about theft or damage, or simply bored with the car's novelty. The paradox is that we often pursue material possessions like expensive cars in order to impress others and signal our wealth and status, but in reality, these possessions may not bring us the happiness or fulfillment we seek. The paradox helps us to understand we have to focus on the things that truly matter in life, such as our relationships, health, and personal growth. By recognizing the limitations of material possessions and the importance of non-material sources of happiness, we can achieve a greater sense of fulfillment and well-being in our lives. The seduction of pessimism. Optimism is often seen as a positive trait. It can sometimes lead us to take excessive risks or ignore potential downsides. Pessimism, on the other hand, can be a useful tool for managing risk and avoiding costly mistakes. For example, such as the fact that bad news tends to capture our attention more than good news, or the fact that we are often more motivated by fear of loss than by the prospect of gain. Pessimism can be a useful tool for managing risk. It can also be taken too far. Excessive pessimism can lead us to miss out on opportunities or to make overly conservative decisions that limit our potential for growth and success. We should find a balance between optimism and pessimism when it comes to money and investing. By recognizing the seductive power of pessimism and taking steps to manage our emotions and biases, we can make better financial decisions and achieve greater success over the long term. You'll change. The idea that people's financial goals and priorities can change over time. It is important to have a plan and set goals for the future. It is equally important to remain flexible and adaptable as circumstances change. People's financial goals and priorities can shift over time, such as the fact that many people prioritize saving for retirement when they are young but shift their focus to other goals as they get older. And unexpected events, such as job loss or illness, can force people to reevaluate their financial priorities and make adjustments to their plans. It is important to remain open-minded and flexible when it comes to personal finance and recognizing that our goals and priorities may change as we navigate the ups and downs of life. We covered most valuable topics from the book. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.